Righty, trouble is still upon us. We are not even trouble. This is just mystery. This is suspense, right? This is nothing more than anything else. Now, there's one thing I want to talk about. I'm not gonna repeat this again and again because this is just getting boring and boring because you're not even breaking the neckline to continue higher. It's just keeping you on a suspense. And just because you have inverted and shoulder, never ever trade when something is not really breaking to the upside because you really need something to break as the number one rule. You want to break number one rule. The second rule is come for the retest and you just take the entry. You just don't have any other choice left. Now, the thing is, you're not doing that. And that's the issue. You're really not doing that thing. And when you're not doing that thing, then that's really bad. That's really sad as well. Okay. And what I want to say is that I might show you courtesy, a called coin CTSI, okay? And this had an inverse head and shoulder as well, but the problem is this inverse head and shoulder, I'm going to show you, right? So that was your left shoulder, the head, and then you had the right shoulder. Same thing as SOP. But what happened is you broke to the downside. You didn't do like what was expected, like come up and break the neckline and move higher. You didn't do that. Okay? People get confirmation bias thinking that oh it's an inverse head and shoulder, so I should just automatically take an entry. And that's why I say breaking out is important. But what did you do instead? You came to the apex, end of the apex, boom, break to the downside, and now you're still looking to continue for another downtrend again. Who knows? Okay, so that's the same thing with SOP that you have to look forward to, and that's something that I'm going to warn you about. Okay, even in here, you actually moved to the sideways and then you broke to the downside. You just went for the retest, and you're probably getting rejected, and you're still looking for that weekend dump in the future, probably. So that's it for today's SOP update, guys. Let's move on to the next one, which is going to